2, 1.
Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show, the voice of rural America. Big day in Georgia, the Georgia 6th Congressional District special election between Republican Karen Handel and Democrat John Ossoff. You would not have known he was a Democrat if some of us out here would not have told you the kind of campaign he's run. We'll go over that in a little bit. Donald Trump, he meets with the Panamanian president or prime minister, I don't know, Panamanian president yesterday. And he looks at him and says, that Panama Canal, we did a damn good job on that thing, didn't we? Built that for you, right? Gave it to you. Donald Trump never ceases to amaze me what he will say. Sean Spicer's getting a new job, a promotion. We'll talk about that in a little bit later today. And I guess I'm trying to work my way all the way around talking about Otto Warmbier. I want to say this, and I want to say this directly. I hold Barack Obama and John Kerry responsible for his death. Absolutely. Put up Barack Obama. I hold this man right here, Barack Obama, okay? I hold him responsible for this man's death, right there. Now, that's President of the United States, all right? He tells the family, don't do anything that would upset the North Koreans. Don't do anything that would upset the North Koreans. Don't tie ribbons. Don't do anything. Just hold tight. Now, the State Department, this is when something happens and we have an American citizen, okay? We have an American citizen in the world that's detained, arrested, and sentenced. A kid, a 21-year-old kid. It's our State Department's responsibility to try to work something out or see what they can do. So John Kerry, put up John Kerry, okay? John Kerry, this is the Secretary of State. I hold both of them responsible. I hold Barack Obama, John Kerry, okay, Bill Clinton, and Madeleine Albright responsible for the death of this kid. Put up the picture, Otto #1. This is when this kid was taken into captivity, 21 years old, visiting North Korea, stole a propaganda poster. Okay? Now, I did this story last week. I've done this story several times. Now, the media is tearfully doing the story this morning. They had over a year with Obama to do the story, and they did not touch this. In all of the reporting that you see today and all their tearful eyes on all of these broadcasts, everywhere that come up, the family of the mother and father, Otto's mom and dad, don't have very nice things to say about the Obama administration. But listen to see if any of these tearful broadcasters that are saddened by this today explain to you how Barack Obama and John Kerry left this kid over there. All right? Now, if you go back into our YouTube channel and you go back several weeks, I know Samantha remembers because we worked on it together, I did a story of the 24 years of failed policy, okay? The 24 years of failed policy in North Korea. Now, this kid took a propaganda poster, was sentenced to 15 years hard labor. Put up #2. Otto number 2. It's labeled number 2. This is where the North Korean government, okay, the brutal dictator there, made him make a statement, okay, a statement, all right. Show his parents there. Just show his parents briefly. These are his parents, Otto's parents, and go to the MSNBC Otto picture, and I think that's the last one I have there. It says MSNBC. This is where North Korea, he's tearfully making a statement when he was arrested and sentenced to 15 years hard labor. They said he had botulism, took a sleeping pill, and fell into a coma for a year. This young man has been in a coma in North Korea for a year. Lies. Now, show me the man that got him out, Donald Trump. Do the comparison. There's Donald Trump. That's the man that got Otto home. He may be dead today, but it's on American soil. And I know that's no, consolation to some people, but show me Rex Tillerson. Now, briefly, I just want to flip through these pictures and then we'll wrap up. Show me Barack Obama, Donald Trump, John Kerry, Rex Tillerson. Sadly for Otto and his family, it's too late. But thankfully for America, we've traded up, folks. Thank God we've traded up in this country. Now, do you hear any of the tearful journalists praising his own parents, Otto's own parents? Put a picture of him up, anyone. His own parents, okay, are thankful to the Trump administration, to Donald Trump, for what he did to get him out. Watch, listen, and let me know if any of these tearful journalists today thank President Trump. No, they will say Russian collusion all day long. They will say obstruction of justice all day long. They will do drama on the floor of Congress, their dramatic speeches all day long about health care. Watch and see if they say anything concerning the President of the United States and what he did to return this young man home. He comes home. He's in a hospital in Cincinnati, severely brain damaged. Severe brain damage, okay? And the doctors say, no, this was not botulism and a sleeping pill. Show me the picture I have of Bill Clinton. Just says Bill Clinton. That's all it says on the picture. This is the plane, okay? This is Bill Clinton on the plane, North Korea, bringing home Laura Ling, put that up, and Una Lee. Laura Ling and Una Lee, okay, from North Korea. See, Obama went and got them, and I couldn't be happier today. I cannot be happier for these people that Obama went and sent Bill Clinton, okay? Now, you remember when Al Gore, Al Gore had a liberal news network, all right? He sold it to Al Jazeera, all right? Well, how do I remember this garbage? Al Gore had a liberal news network. He sold it to Al Jazeera or somebody here in the when it was Al Jazeera USA. And these two journalists, I think, pretty sure worked for him. And then they ended up getting charged and sentenced. Free journalists Laura Ling and Una Lee call captivity in North Korea a nightmare. Otto would have really liked to be able to call captivity a nightmare and do an interview. They didn't have to break rocks, just eat them. As Laura Ling and Una Lee celebrated their freedom and thanked Bill Clinton for his rescue mission on Wednesday, howling details of their ordeal as North Korean prisoners emerged. Prison food was rice peppered with rocks. They were held in isolation from each other, gripped by fear that they would be shipped to one of the infamous hard labor gulags in Kim Jong-il's communist state. You know, Obama and John Kerry were too busy worrying about the Paris Climate Accords in the last year. Obama and John Kerry were too busy worrying about climate change. Obama and John Kerry were too busy with everything else in the State Department. But let me tell you something. Barack Obama and Al Gore and Bill Clinton, Obama found time to send Bill Clinton for Al Gore to go over to North Korea and get these two young ladies. I cannot be happier for them. Barack Obama, to me, is personally responsible for the death of Otto Warmbier, period. The family said they feel that he could at least feel that he was home and surrounded by people that love him. I'm going to tell you this, okay? That little whack job made one hell of a mistake. Yes, he's been testing nuclear warheads, ICBMs, right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles, right? Little whack job's been testing those. He's been developing a nuclear weapon that could reach the Pacific Rim, reach maybe New York, reach Australia, Hawaii, right? But I tell you what, I think the little whack job really messed up. Because the President of the United States, I think this one hit home. Sam, do me a favor. Play Donald Trump, President Trump's statement yesterday concerning Otto. Listen to the President's statement if you haven't heard it. Play that.
I just wanted to pass on word that Otto Warmbier has just passed away. He spent a year and a half in North Korea. A lot of bad things happened, but at least we got him home to be with his parents. They were so happy to see him, even though he was in very tough condition, but he just passed away a little while ago. It's a brutal regime, and we'll be able to handle it.
We'll be able to handle it. We'll be able to handle it. The only thing I can say is thank God we now have a president of the United States. Thank God. Okay.